Alright. Alright. Hi, guys. Oh, God. Yeah, hoodies we should wear.
That's why you wear black. You can't tell. But look what's behind us. That's pretty cool, right? Mystical. We're lit up a little bit better.
I'm putting my hoodie on. Fuck this.
Well, it's just you and I.
Kiss!
Awful lot of space.
You want to play with my controller?
Give me your D-pad.
Give me that D-pad.
Who wants to touch my joystick?
I made that joke.
What? You didn't make no jokes.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, guys. Welcome to episode 5.
No, we did that already in the outro.
Nobody saw.
You better get deleted. Because that's still floating around.
Oh yeah, no, that's archived. That's up there.
What is? Okay, so...
You know how far back that is.
Oh, wow. So today we're going to be playing one game.
Uno!
We're going to try a new format. We're going to play one game. We're going to talk about some games, talk about some trailers. Have you guys chime in. We got our moderator right here. We'll read your chats and stuff. I thought you were going to give me bunny ears.
Oh my god, you guys.
So, yeah, let's... Travis, what are we doing today?
We're playing the greatest, in my opinion, greatest game of all time.
So it's pretty far up there. It's pretty far up there.
Well, I think the best game was Blast Corps for Nintendo 64.
We've done various polls on what you guys think is the best game of all time, and this usually was near the top or the top almost every time we talked about it. A lot of you think Ocarina of Time is better, but sorry.
With that said, let's get into the game and we'll do some talking.
Yeah. Well, first, this is your first-ish time playing this game.
Yeah, this is my first time actually playing through this game.
Which is...
Just a travesty.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
understand.
I've played it a little bit. Like, I've started it 12 times, maybe. Never got very far. And if this is the right one that you opened, then I should already have a little bit started. So...
You should start from the beginning.
Okay, fine.
Are you sticking with our same names?
No. Oh, no. I can't do
I
that.
was going to say, Eric doesn't want to relive last week.
Because they're going to talk to me. What do I want them to say when they talk to me?
Ass and titties.
How often do they actually use your name when they talk to you, though?
Quite a bit.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Huh. I don't remember that. Just name him Zelda. I mean, that's his name anyway, right?
Yeah, that's it. We're going to call him Zelda.
There are people that believe that, and I want to stranglehold all of you.
Yep. I mean, it's become a big joke.
No, you gotta be...
Zeldor?
No, Zoraldo.
You gotta be
Zoraldo.
Because he doesn't exist yet in this game, right?
Who?
The horse?
Epona.
Is it, yeah.
Epona? No.
Yeah, that's why I said, make your name Epona.
I can't do it. Zordor.
No.
Zoraldo.
LDO. Zoraldo.
Oh, Zoraldo.
Princess Zoraldo.
Zoraldo.
Sounds like the guy had a stroke when they named you.
No, it's like it's the dollar store version of this game.
No, it's totally fake, but it was from a screenshot of Jeopardy, the final Jeopardy, where the question was, this blue hero travels at super speeds and collects rings, and it was two ladies, and one of them was, who is Danky Kang?
I remember
Danky
this.
Kang, I've seen that.
And
Danky
Princess Zoraldo.
I do
Were the
like
two
Princess
answers.
Zoraldo. That's
Sonic.
if we have a daughter, that's her name. Done.
Sonic.
Zoraldo.
You gotta go fast.
They were totally fake. So.
Fun fact, Sonic likes chili dogs.
He does.
It's true. It's
And he's
true.
voiced by Urkel.
Yeah, it's true. Look it up.
Really?
It's a thing.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
almost every instance where Sonic has a voice in external media. I don't know about in the games, but like cartoons, commercials, promos, it's almost always Jaleel White.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Urkel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
100% for real.
Love it. You know,
Ooh, give me that lamp, my dudes.
What's the lamp for?
For pooping, silly.
Oh, that's the butt for.
But for
Report
So-
live video.
this game is 25, 26-ish years old in the U.S. Did it age well?
Yeah. Well,
I hear whining.
I think it did.
Technically, it is 25 still, as the 26th anniversary will be November 21st.
Ooh. Well, whatevs.
What else?
No,
Dude?
yeah, you were in the neighborhood, man. You were in the right place.
Oh no!
So what happened here?
Did you die already, bro?
Yep.
He did not die. Who is this person?
This is Bill. Give me this. Give me the S word, my dude.
My dude.
Okay, I just don't hit him. Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
All right,
Off
it's
to a good
gonna
start.
get better.
Is that a promise or?
It's a threat. Give me those rubles. I hear a crying child.
Yeah, I'm sure he's.
Okay, he's upset.
Was he standing up?
He's doing something.
Princess Zelda.
He's probably upset there's an ad on.
He needs to be able to sleep. So he needs to be
It's been down for almost an hour.
You guys are all super serial today. Like,
Sarah,
what?
we're not playing Jeopardy. We don't want Eric to be.
Butt hurt again?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not.
I
I'm
bet
just
what
Series
it-
for
trying to-
500.
I'm just being quiet because I don't want Eric to get upset.
I think Game Show Night was a hit. I think maybe next week we do Super Game Show Night.
I think we kill you.
I think Super Game Show Night.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Think we should subject
Do you-
Eric to it again?
Yeah, do you guys
No,
want to
no.
see Super Game Show Night?
So next week I have a thing to do.
Is it herpes?
Maybe. I wonder if
I
can
thought this
already
week
pull-
you had a thing.
I have a thing next week too.
That's a lie.
Are we still playing Super Game Show Night?
Nope.
Then I don't have a thing anymore.
Hey, you could be the man
Just got
behind the
canceled.
monitor next week.
We're playing Super.
Did you just say it just
Super
got
Game Show
canceled?
Night. Super.
I will suplex you.
Yeah, there we go. Monthly Game Show Night. So we did one in October. Next week is the one for November. We
Yeah.
have the request. It was a hit. People had fun.
I don't think.
Eric had a blast.
I don't.
I had a blasty
Pe-
blast.
People had fun, more than one.
It's true.
Just because Eric wasn't one of them.
It's true.
They had fun at my expense.
So what is your objective here? What are you trying to accomplish?
Get Zoraldo.
I thought you were Zorro, though.
Get Zelda.
It's true.
Princess Zelda.
Hit that, hit that, hit that.
No,
She said,
Just pee on it.
it does the
It's like an electric fence.
Whoa.
This isn't Leprechaun in
In
space.
the hood?
No. Have you
In
seen
the
Leprechaun
hood.
in space?
I didn't know they went to space.
Yeah, that's
Twice.
where. That's where the dude peed, or the dude peed on the Leprechaun head, and he got electrocuted.
You know there were like 6 or 7 Leprechaun films?
Oh, did you know that?
And
they
the most
were-
recent one, Origins, was with Hornswoggle.
I didn't know that.
No, I did not know that.
Right? Fun fact.
I knew there were a bunch of them.
Yeah.
All the other ones were Warwick Davis, though, right?
Yeah, all the others worked. Davis. The very first one featured Jennifer Aniston.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's her
Forgot about
first
that.
film, isn't it?
One, yeah, at first or one of her
You know
first.
what Leonardo DiCaprio's first film was? First film.
Titanic.
Critters.
What's eating?
Critters 3.
What's eating
Love you
Gilbert
forever,
Gape?
Leo, if you're watching.
Which
He's
Critters
one of
was
our
the one where the
forerunners.
dude had no face?
Your face.
The Man in the Animals.
That's
So,
No,
while
for
we,
real. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was going to say while we play this, figured we'd talk about some news, some things.
Stings.
You know, too sweet. You know,
Too sweet me.
Sting.
Oh, let's talk about some nonsense.
All right, what's
Just like
nonsense?
2 seconds. Wrestling fans, the rest of you just like turned this off. I saw a post Triple H was with the Shield for one match overseas.
I saw that too.
Oh,
I threw up multiple times because it doesn't make sense.
Nope.
wasn't their whole shtick being anti-authority?
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't the stuff that happens in like Europe and stuff like it's not like canon?
it's not
it doesn't
canon.
like follow the story.
No, nothing follows any story in WWE.
WWE's not canon. There's no canon.
Woo! Sneeze. That means something.
Your face.
So, I'm gonna look up some stuff here. Talk about some games.
Talk about some Jamin news, you know?
So we're on the eve of, some may think, the biggest game of the year every year. Is that still a status for this franchise?
No.
Mario's already out, though.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Literally, because that's what you do in the game.
Give me some more hearts, my favorite man, dude.
What?
What?
I died.
Oh no!
How did you die already?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never played this game before.
His HP reached 0. That's a shout out for my buddy Trevor.
Stream's over. Gotta go, guys.
Wow.
I muted us. Whatever.
Just kidding. It's like it's April and October.
I thought I had a temper
Wait.
tantrum.
Does that mean that this Halloween you should join us for the perfect 10 in horror?
What?
Eric, you're not coming with me on this one.
I am, but it's obscure.
I'm very obscure. I'm lost right now.
The tagline to Jason X, the tagline to the movie Jason X, where Jason's in space, was, "This Halloween, join us for the perfect 10 in terror."
Terror.
Yeah.
Right? The movie was released in April.
What?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that movie was pretty bad.
I haven't seen it.
I mean,
You ever seen Jason
anything
X?
past 3 was pretty
Oh,
bad. Let's
man.
be real here.
The only redeeming part of Jason Goes to Hell was the end.
Where Freddy comes up.
Yep.
Which
Spoiler
led-
alert. Spoiler.
Which led
Spoiler
into
alert!
what
Didn't it come out in, like the 90s?
should have been.
It
Like,
did.
if you haven't seen it, you're done.
Done with what? Maybe they're not old
She said
enough yet.
dumb.
Oh, dumb.
Dumb.
You're dumb.
Open your ears.
You just
jackass.
You know what? I'm gonna sip my eggnog.
Just all up in your face.
I just can't with you guys this week. I should have stayed in the basement.
You didn't want to go down to the basement.
No, I didn't.
Eric, Sarah invites you to get good
Ouch.
at some Zelda.
Ouch.
Oh, that's Sarah. That's not nice.
Well, I mean, Sarah, to answer your question, I don't think we knew it was horrible in April. I feel like it probably took at least 5 days. So, by May we knew it was trash. For those playing the home game, Sarah said that Jason X was apparently so bad it wasn't allowed to release in October.
That makes sense.
Like
Seems legit.
legit. That's the thing.
No, I don't.
Oh,
She was-
You can't lie on the internet.
Yeah.
You think people would just do that?
Yeah. If it's on the internet, it's gotta be true, right? I mean,
So we're already into November, possibly the busiest month of the gaming calendar year.
Yeah.
Doll of cooties.
The month that my wife probably hates the most, and our wallets hate the most.
My wife definitely hates it the most because my birthday is next Thursday,
Ah.
and I already bought everything.
What do they get you when you've bought everything?
Yeah. Except for Mario. Excuse me. I don't own Mario Odyssey yet.
10 out of 10. It truly deserves it too.
10 moons out of 10 moons.
oh my god.
There's moons in the game. Do you collect moons?
I am. I'm getting one right now.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
You do. You do. So, let's talk about what has come out recently and then what to look forward to. You guys buy any new games? Like brand new in the last month?
No.
Sarah. No. I'm sorry. I gotta jump back a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Jason X was not Halloween. That's Michael Myers.
Ooh.
Oh.
This got
Deep
really
Dan Hammer.
Deeply ashamed of
awkward.
you.
Awkward.
And David says that Mario was a solid 5 out of 7.
What?
Ooh, what?
Excuse me, sir?
Out of 7.
Nobody gets that one? All right.
No, his son is bad at math.
No. Well, I mean, that's true. No, kidding. I'm kidding, David. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
Shut up, Eric. No. There's this thing, again, turned out to be totally fake, but it was a series of Facebook posts where this guy would post to his Facebook statuses some just like insanely stupid stuff.
Get your boomerang.
Yeah, I forgot.
Boom it up.
You stun him and you're going for the hit.
So that was like his review platform?
Yeah, no, so he was, I don't remember what movie it was anymore. I'll look it up in a minute, but he sorry, I got distracted by Zelda. He was reviewing the movie and he's like, I felt like it was a perfect movie, 5 out of 7. And so then for like 10 posts in a row, this other guy would get on there and comment on his posts and be like, this thing
What?
that you said,
How did he hit
score
me?
5 out of 7. I mean, it's a ranged weapon, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't anywhere near me.
Well,
Welcome to the 16th era.
Lag.
so. Okay, so no new games bought recently. Very excited.
I'm poor. Hey, subscribe so I can get some money.
Oh,
Wow.
That's,
That's
bullying
not the way
the
to-
viewers. is
Don't
not
get
the best
hostile
way
with
to
the
do
viewership,
it.
That's
man.
not the way to get it.
What if I just rub my nipples?
Did you give up already?
No.
Jesus Christ. So, in the month of October, here's some of the highlighted games. If any of you want to talk about it in chat. If not, we'll move on. Racing fans got to see Forza Motorsport
What about
7.
NASCAR algebra?
No.
That's D&D.
That's my racing class.
So,
D&D.
the only Forza games I've played are the free ones in Games with Gold on Xbox, to be honest.
Okay.
They're fun for racing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge racing fan in general, and the last game that I actively enjoyed was probably Need for Speed Underground 2.
Yeah, that's probably the last one I played too. Well, Mario Kart, if you count that as a racing game.
Which I don't. I count that as a friendship ruiner. Anything with Mario in the title that
Are you
has
talking
more than one
about
player.
Party?
No, anything Mario with more than one player. Tennis, baseball, golf, party,
New
kart.
Super Mario
New
Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, seriously, any
My
of them.
husband and I almost got divorced over that. And
I wholeheartedly believe every single syllable of that sentence.
Anything that's cooperative, I tend to troll my teammates.
Hey, look at that! Need for Speed Underground 2 released November 9th, 2004, on my birthday.
Aw.
It was their gift to me. It's the last game of the franchise I'll give
Oh,
a crap
you,
about.
13
you had a
years.
really bad
Jeez.
birthday last year, didn't you?
Oh, you want to talk about really bad birthday?
No.
My first year working at GameStop was the Halo 2 release. Anyone want to venture a guess what day Halo 2 released?
October 9th?
Did you say October?
I mean November 9th, sorry. I'm winning at life, right?
Finally.
When did they switch to September releases for Halo? Was it with 3?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Because 3 was in September.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like the
Well, then it had to have
24th,
been.
24th or 25th,
25th? Look at you.
2007.
That is weirdly accurate.
Everything with...
It's a good way of describing my husband.
Halo 2 came out the exact same day as Need for Speed Underground 2.
Wow.
November 9th, 2004.
Could you imagine that midnight release party at GameStop when there's one guy there for Need for Speed? And everybody's
Wait,
there.
what else?
Everybody's there like
What else
dressed
is
as
going
Master
on?
Chief.
And this guy's dressed up as a fucking Toyota Supra.
Yeah, but the thing is, everyone was dressed up as Master Chief only to be disappointed by the story of Halo 2.
Which actually, I read, because I don't really give a crap about Halo.
Whoa,
Excuse you.
Yeah,
Get out
no.
of my house.
That game, alright?
Nope.
Listen,
Love Halo.
every game I've ever had, every job I've ever had, the only thing I've ever requested from my employers is I want my birthday off. You want me to work Black Friday? You want me to work, Thanksgiving Day, whatever.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, I'll be there, but I want my birthday off. That's my personal holiday. And GameStop was like, nah, bro, midnight release.
Thank you,
gotta be here,
Zelda.
Sorry.
Thank
That
you,
does seem
Zelda.
low.
I have hated Halo ever
Do
since.
you understand? Not at all.
I mean,
I don't understand.
I understand
anything you
that,
said.
but
Well, actually, the other reason I hated Halo for a really long time is I really feel like everybody overhyped it as being the first good shooter on consoles ever. And I'm like, did you play GoldenEye? It didn't age well, but tell me it wasn't amazing for its time. And that's my problem.
What's amazing is getting a bunch of friends together,
But the
pulling
thing
out
is,
the golden gun and pissing everybody off.
that did lay a lot of the groundwork for console shooters, but so did Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
Which was
Totally
GoldenEye 2,
forgot
basically.
But Halo 2 perfected what we play on today, and Call of Duty and all the other, like Destiny and all of them, have to thank Halo 2 for the success of Xbox Live because of that game.
I will never seriously not give Halo credit for being revolutionary, because it totally was. It totally was. Not just in terms of gameplay, not just in terms of really telling a story in a shooter, because that was not always a thing that was done when it wasn't a franchise. You know what I mean? Like GoldenEye had a story, but it was based on a movie.
Right.
Perfect Dark again had a story of its own. So I'm not detracting from that either, but it wasn't a common thing. You know what I mean? Perfect Dark broke the mold by having a story that wasn't based on an existing franchise too.
Right.
So I totally give Halo props for its place in history as, a revolutionary part of first-person shooters, as bringing about, the
Revolution.
the major influx of online play and consoles through Xbox Live. It has its place, and I'll never detract from that. But as a personal note,
But I kind of will detract from that. Because
no, I can recognize something.
I'm just giving you crap.
Dual wielding needlers.
Yes.
Enough
All
said.
day.
Enough said. So,
Ooh, Sarah said Halo is the worst game ever.
All right, Sarah, get out of my house.
Banhammer.
Shots fired.
Banhammer.
Banhammer.
Is that the one that featured Michael Myers too? Or was that Freddy in Halo?
It was
Halo vs. Jason?
That would have been a much better movie.
And Halo is just actually Beyonce.
Still would have been a better movie.
Could you imagine? Master Chief is Beyonce.
Just pulls
Doing
Doing
it
the
the
off.
single
off and
ladies dance.
She just starts doing the dance.
I'd be so confused.
Does
that mean the
So put your
Arbiter?
guns up.
Hold on. Is the Arbiter then Jay-Z?
I don't think. No, the Arbiter would be like.
Jay-Z?
No, the previous members of Destiny's Child that got kicked out.
No.
Sarah says you get out of her house, Andrea.
Oh.
Rude.
So, moving on for the month of October.
I cannot. I can't.
My
Why
bad,
do I
guys.
do that?
I sidetracked the shit out of that. I apologize.
So, I did pick up a few in the month of October. Towards the beginning of the month, finally it came out after months and months of waiting and a delay from summer until now. Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I anxiously waited. That game is oddly addicting.
The game looks like zero fun to me.
No, you see, that's where you're wrong.
You would probably hate it, Eric. Honestly,
Probably.
I say that not like
If you
out of
lose on
spite,
game
I
show
just-
night, you're doing a whole episode dedicated to that.
Ooh.
Where
No
you
choice,
have
you
to
just
go
gotta
to
play
fight.
Stardew Valley.
Is this series like to punish me for something?
all of your transgressions.
Yes.
You're in purgatory. You just didn't realize it.
And welcome, Red Warrior.
And
Cass.
you didn't get here through any of the good games that have purgatory. You got here through Dante's Inferno.
Where's Castiel?
So Stardew Valley, though, it's been out for a while on PC, and then it was on consoles, and then finally the Switch. They're doing a lot of cool
We
things
got
to it in the future as
cows.
well. They're going to be adding multiplayer to it, which is going to be really awesome.
Ooh, that is
And that's going to come to
wonderful.
Switch first.
Thank you.
nice.
So the Switch is getting some really cool support. Basically, to describe the game, it's Harvest Moon clone, but it does it better than any of the recent Harvest Moon titles over the years. So if you like farming type simulators and like 16-bit retro-looking games, which seem to be the trend right now,
It's a good trend.
it is a good trend, but it's funny. Our hardware is more powerful than it's ever been, and we're doing 16-bit or side-scrollers.
Yep.
Like, it's weird,
I mean that'll hold out until the new
Yeah.
God of War comes out.
which looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
You know
Other
what game
than
I
that,
want to replay?
Hmm?
I want to replay the most recent Tomb Raider. Not the most recent, but the first
The reboot.
first reboot.
the first one's better than Rise.
Oh, God damn it!
Wow.
I
All
ran
right,
into
everyone.
like 14.
Here's a game that you
mouses.
can play
Nice.
every week
Moses.
while we stream, while Eric plays. When he fucks up or dies, you take a shot. You're going to all be really
Oh.
drunk.
Speaking of bad ways to grow the
Can-
viewership, we're gonna murder them.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
Hmm.
Ooh,
What?
We should do Drunk Souls,
Drunk Souls.
Like Dark
where
Souls.
I play Dark
drink
Souls
every time you
and we drink every time I die.
Oh, hell.
I'm good
You know
at
what,
the
Aaron?
game.
I got.
I made it all the way to the first boss in Bloodborne.
You're not good at
without-
this game. You're getting eaten by rats.
Nah, you didn't touch me.
He did, though.
Can't touch this.
I almost died on Friday or on Saturday. I'm never drinking again. So
I think if we
Oh,
do
did I
that,
tell
it
you-
should not be a podcast episode. We should do a special episode dedicated to that and nothing else.
Did I tell you what I made? What me and Amanda made, Rob, for the drink?
You surely did not, sir.
It's caramel apple cider, and it's got caramel vodka, apple cider, and sangria, or Pinot Grigio, sorry. But it tastes just like a caramel apple, and you don't taste the alcohol, and super good. It's dangerous.
it was
Interesting.
very delicious.
I'm
I
glad
think
you
that in the gallon of Fireball probably is what did me in.
did it. Oh, I'm sure it did.
So-
Andrew was doing the dance. There's like,
Sarah just informed me that my older son David, who owns Stardew Valley, is trying to say that it is not a farming simulator. Stardew Valley is an indie farming simulation role-playing video game developed by Eric Concerned.
You're smarter than a
Eight-year-old.
kid. How do you feel?
Booyah! I chuckled.
How do you feel? It's a kid. That's a child.
I mean, he's 19. Don't give him the child
Oh,
pass
okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Not the 6-year-old. The 6-year-old doesn't even know what Stardew Valley is.
What am I supposed to be doing
it's a
with this
farming
check?
sim.
What am I supposed to be doing? I don't understand.
Not running.
Am I supposed to
with
get the
scissors.
chain chomp to hit her?
Yes. Throw
Oh,
the
how do I
hat.
do that?
Throw the hat at it, and then pull.
Is,
Have you never played Mario?
Well, I don't.
Sarah, is Alex still up watching?
I'm gonna die.
So throughout the month of October, another game that I got a physical copy of. I know it's been out for a while. Friday the 13th on the PS4.
Oh, I still want to get that, and I'm mad I didn't do it when it was on sale the other day.
Stay with me, bats.
I got it when it was on sale for the Friday the 13th release, and I actually got to play it on Friday the 13th, which is awesome. I also picked up recently Dead by Daylight.
Which also looks pretty good.
Yep. So if you like these 5 versus 1 or 4 versus 1 type of games that Evolve came out a little bit too early for, because that trend is now kind of taking off. More on the indie side though. For some reason the major developers couldn't pull it off. But Dead by Daylight, they've recently this year added Michael Myers, who's from Halloween.
That's where he's from.
Friday the 13th features Jason, which is the other game.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Dead by Daylight has Michael Myers. They also have Leatherface, who is from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nice.
Wait, I thought he was from Idle Hands.
Me too.
He is not. They have a bunch of other created characters, which are really cool in design. And then they just announced the release of Freddy Krueger.
Oh, that's so good. Do they get different powers based on what
Yes.
character it is? That's awesome. Okay, 2 things. First, David clarified that Stardew Valley. He said Stardew Valley is not just a
Well, it's
farming
not
sim.
just.
It's so much more than that. So,
Yeah, there's a lot to
Okay,
that game.
that's fair. But it's definitely a farming sim. And
To
apparently
easily
now he
describe.
called us old, so he can go fuck himself. No more credit for him.
You can just eat a bag of booties.
Yeah, but the benefit of old, we've gotten to play more games than
That's
you.
true. I will.
So,
I have played more games than he probably ever will.
yeah. So there, booyah.
Boom!
My first system was the Atari.
Ditto.
Yeah. Now what?
And,
Now what?
and lastly, I would take,
Double up.
I would like to take a brief moment to say, hi, Alex. The 6-year-old is watching.
So no more vulgar language from me.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Oh, I never finished my story.
NSFW.
He came up to me at like 6 o'clock when I was getting ready to leave, and he goes, I want to go with you. And I said, buddy, you can't go with me. You have school tomorrow, and we're going to be up pretty late. You can still watch, though. And he kind of got a little sad, pouty lip going on, and then he just walked off. And he came up to me a few minutes later, and he goes, Dad, and he hands me a piece of paper. He hand wrote a letter that said, Dear Dad, I want to go with you tonight. Love, Alex. And I said, buddy, I'm sorry, you can't go with me. And he just started bawling.
Oh, poor little girl.
How about this, little dude? We'll do an afternoon episode special sometime, and you can be the featured gamer where you play your favorite game.
He has actually been playing Smash Brothers 3DS all day, unlocking characters.
We
all
will
by
find
himself.
a way to hook up the 3DS to broadcast it, and you'll get to have your own very special episode.
He loves Smash on the Wii U too, so
We can do the Wii U.
can
I
go
have that.
way.
So we'll do that.
There you go, buddy. You can come another time.
Featured episode.
Oh, you bitch.
Hi,
You got-
John.
You guys are all
I'm
really
trying to
drunk
move
now.
too fast with the D-pad.
So I'm
Sarah, don't let Alex do the drinking.
Start
game,
from
please.
Zoraldo's house.
You can have shots of milk.
Warm milk.
Warm
Because he's
milk.
got to go to bed.
So another game came out, and it's amazing. I don't know if it was a mismarketing or no hype, or I thought the Middle Earth game that was it.
Is that already out?
Yeah,
it came out October 10th.
Yeah, it came out a while
Wow.
ago.
So Middle Earth: Shadow of War, which is the follow-up to.
I have.
What was the first one called?
Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
So
You played that one.
I played that one. It had a really cool design to it, where the enemies learned you, and they I forgot what the game engine was called, the design, the system they developed.
I don't remember what it's called either, but I bought the Game of the Year edition of it when it came out because I just needed something to play to hold me over, and I wouldn't call it Game of the Year,
No, it's,
but
It's-
it was good. It was a good time. I enjoyed playing it when I played it, which made me really sad to read all the stuff I read about it, about the sequel. I mean, have you seen any of the reviews?
and no, I haven't. So I mean, that's where
Apparently
it's.
I'm not going to spoil anything then for anybody, I guess. But apparently the fourth act is just unplayably awful.
I
Like,
got
the rest
bored of the
game is-
repetition.
Yeah, and that's really the problem. Is it builds you up on this really cool premise at the beginning, and then
Never
never
executes
changes it for
no.
the rest of the game.
And it was about probably 10 hours in where I was kind of like, this grind is not rewarding anymore.
No, it really isn't. And that's part of why I very much pick it up, play it for a couple hours, once every couple of weeks, put it down, don't touch it for a while.
Yeah, I could do that, but
I'll get through it eventually, but
I
I'm
was
in no
not
rush.
hooked. It didn't hook me.
Yeah, well, it did for me right away, but then when nothing changed, I kind of lost interest. Sarah would like to warn us all that when we do that special episode, quote, just a heads up, Alex will talk your ear off with video game facts.
Hey.
And that is 100% true.
It will not be any different than my normal 8 p.m. conversation where my husband rattles off crap he's reading from his phone. So.
Which I'm doing now, so I
Yeah.
get to do it to you instead of her. She's probably happy.
Yeah. But he does that all the time. He'll just come up to us out of nowhere and be like, Mom, Dad, did you know? And then list something that even I didn't know. And I'm like, why do you know that? I saw it on
Wake
YouTube.
up! Wake up, bitch!
Anyway,
He's sick, bro.
Hey, brother Zorbo.
so
Brother Zorbo.
Shadow of War.
Matto Shore Doors.
Yeah, so I mean that one missed my radar. It's one of those I'll probably rent, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
I didn't realize it had come out either
Yeah.
until I saw the reviews coming in.
I
was
saw
oh,
like the side panel advertisements on a bunch of gaming sites during that week, and then after that it was like, all right, next game.
hey, you should probably kill that chicken.
Yeah, if you attack the chickens, here's a fun secret.
Yeah,
Just
they
do-
attack me.
Yeah,
Not a fun thing.
which in Breath of the Wild, you can do that.
Yep, I
And-
saw that.
Blew my mind. It was the first thing I did when I got to the village. Attack the chickens, and then they all swarmed me.
Yep.
It made me almost tear up.
It's wonderful how some things never change.
It was amazing.
And then Sarah expands and says, I can't watch more than 5 minutes of playing reality TV without learning something new about Smash Brothers, which is totally accurate. And then she wants
Why
Eric
are
to
you
also
hitting-
cut the chicken.
Why are you hitting a baguette?
Don't choke
It's not
the
a
chicken. though.
baguette.
It sure looks like one, though.
It does kind of look like a
Being
baguette.
fair.
You need to find his brother.
That is...
Well, can I just tell you something a little off track, offside? So, Rob, I told you earlier how I'm starting this diet, right? This
Yeah.
low carb diet. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys don't know.
That sounds terrible.
Shut up.
That
Listen.
sounds
Right.
terrible.
Listen. So I got Jimmy John's
Hey,
today, and I was
listen.
like, "Hey, listen." I got Jimmy John's today, and I got the unwich, which is lettuce.
Yeah, it's a lot of
So fucking good.
Ugh.
Talk
I
to
mean,
me
I'm
in
sure
2
it's
weeks.
fine. Except it's,
Barfcity.org, bro.
except
I'm
it's
logging
not,
on.
It's
Dude,
not
your shit's
bread,
always so
though.
horrible.
You know what's really, really good at Jimmy John's? The bread.
No, you know what's really good?
Oh, I don't know
The
now.
JJ Gargantuan. All the meats
You know what's
in your
really
mouth.
good at Jimmy John's?
Why are you getting
Going
really
to
close
Jersey
to
Giant
me?
instead.
Jersey Mike's, man. Jersey Mike's is
Jersey
the
Mike's
best
is
sauce.
good, but Jersey Giant used to be in the little strip plaza where Lucky 7 is on Washtenaw. Free plug.
Wow.
And I used to live in the apartment complex across the street from there, and so I would get Jersey Giant before I would go to work all the time.
I just love me some Jersey Mike's.
And there were only two. There
Have
were
you
only
ever-
ever two. And then it was two brothers that each owned the other locations. And then the one brother opened two more.
It's called Two Brothers.
They're just two brothers. But then the one that owned the one across the street from me was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And sold the shop off and moved to California, and it just closed. And I died a little inside that day.
So,
It sounds. I can hear it in your voice that you're sad.
have you ever had or heard of Mr. Spots in downtown? Or
No.
Can you do this puzzle?
yes.
Maybe.
No, I'm trying. I'm thinking. I have to.
Everyone, shh.
Shut up.
Oh, nope.
I got one of them.
There's a way to get off for.
I know there is. I did it when I first played it. I forgot. Oh, anyway, Mr. Spots. Super good Philly cheesesteaks.
Where is it?
It's downtown on State. Do you know where Big Ten Burrito is?
Mm-hmm.
It's right next, like 2 doors down from Big Ten Burrito.
Gotcha.
So on Friday the 13th, another game came out as well that day that I really, really want to play, and it got reviewed moderately well. The Evil Within 2.
I never played the first one.
I enjoyed it. It needed a little bit more money behind it. But it was from the developer and creator behind Resident Evil 4.
So was the first Resident Evil, or the first Evil Within?
Eric, stop.
No, that's what I mean. The first Evil Within
What?
was.
You could have gone to the right of that one, pushed it down, and pushed it over, and gotten at least the third one.
You get the third one.
Bro.
It had a lot of early
Says top
Sega,
left.
like Sega CD style cutscenes where they weren't really super polished. They were kind of very Eastern.
Tell me, I
influenced.
stopped moving because you pointed.
Oh, you're still struggling with this puzzle?
Okay, go to the left of the one. The left of the one that you haven't opened yet. Push it down. Okay, now go back up to the right. Push it down. Push that one over. Push that one down. Push that one over. Okay. Now
I wanted
go
to
up.
slice it.
Go up to the right of
Oh,
that.
actually, I
place.
got it.
See, this is how you could have gotten them all.
Apparently, Gabriel's on Michigan Avenue in Ipsy has amazing Philly cheesesteaks.
Ooh, I've
Oh,
never
I've
been
heard
there.
that, but I've never been there. Who says this?
Where is
Sarah?
it in Ipsy?
Yeah, where is that?
I don't know.
I mean, what city?
Well, it's in Ipsy, but what?
You can't know what city we're in?
Yeah, we don't want to tell people the good stuff.
then
we're
they'll
not-
swarm it.
well,
Yeah,
we're
make this
not-
place Hipster Valley, okay?
In a couple
Have you been to Depot Town? It already is Hipster Valley.
Yeah, but that's not.
They got like a costume shop and stuff. No one buys costumes except for hipsters. Ow.
Yeah, non-hipsters just make their
That was a
costumes.
joke since we just had a costume party. That's just
I don't know how far back she is, but Sarah will answer that question eventually, I'm sure. In the meantime, let's go ahead and move on.
But yeah, Evil Within 2, definitely want to play it. I haven't had a chance to yet. Evil Within 1, a lot of fun. Pretty intense as far as the scares. I've watched people play Evil Within 2, and it looks really good. Story looks expanded upon from the first one and a lot better. But that's about it. It has more open world sections, which looks fun.
Check it out.
Throughout the month, October 17th had South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Amazing.
Super good.
That game is solid.
I don't know.
If you played and liked the first one, you will adore this one. I
What?
think it's.
They
so
changed the combat though,
Does
which
it have
good.
underpants?
Yeah, but I like.
I don't know yet.
I've
I
not
do-
played
finished
it.
yet.
I haven't even played any of
Eric
it.
hasn't played any of it.
So they changed the combat system. Everything I watched leading up to it, all the trailers, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. This looks really bad. Playing it, awesome, easy to
Yeah.
learn, easy to understand.
Yep.
What am I
And it's
missing?
fluid. It doesn't slow the game down like I thought it would.
Am I missing something there? I talked to that lady.
But it's just as offensive, if not more, than the first one.
Yeah.
It seems like there's more to do. They've expanded upon, and
Don't
since
do
the
it.
last game came out, more episodes have aired. So there's even more characters in this game that are featured.
Yeah, that's actually been the only downside of it for me so far. Is I am woefully behind in the series. I haven't watched in.
So you're probably missing a lot of the
years.
references.
Yeah, like the I'm not going to say what they are because again, Eric hasn't played it. But the collectibles in this game are directly tied to something that happened in the show that I had no clue about at all. So that was a
So you're missing out on that then.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
mean,
get
you
caught
kind of
up.
get the gist of it.
You get it, but
But-
get caught up in the show before you play this game. There's only 20 seasons.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Ain't a thing but a chicken wing. and a
Sarah
big
says no
booty
one goes to
smell.
the Gabriel side of Ipsy anyway, so I guess we don't have to worry about Hipsterville.
Hipster.
Another game
Is it
that
over like toward? Oh my god, I just lost my brain. Like
if
heading out of Ipsy on 12 toward
Oh,
the other side.
okay.
I got nothing. I can't even think of the town that I'm trying to think of. Never mind. I'll look it up.
It is. Why can't I zoom out? No, that's Westland. I don't know if it's Westland. Oh, there we go. It is apparently on Michigan Ave
I'm
between
thinking the wrong
Ward
one.
Road and Don's Drive. So it's on Michigan Ave by Holmes,
Oh.
Riley Court.
This is
Early Times
riveting.
Liquor Store.
Riveting.
Oh.
This is a riveting show.
It's way over there.
You're riveting.
It's the best episode we've done so
Thank
far.
you.
You shut your mouth.
My wife called me riveting.
Yeah, that's what she said last night.
That I was riveting.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, you should
That's
put
pretty
the
weird.
power tools away, man.
It got really weird.
It's a weird thing to do in the middle of the night.
You don't know me. You know my life.
Evidently not.
So another game that came out on the 17th of October was WWE 2K18. This
2K18.
year featured an even larger roster than last year. Might be one of the biggest rosters. Has some new features.
What was that?
Overall, it's like another sports game, though. They add some tweaks, and it's the same thing as last year, just slightly better.
Madden WWE.
Oh, only
edition.
slightly. Only slightly.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of it, by all means, you're going to get it. If not, I mean, it's...
I bop in and out of the franchise every couple of years. I really, really adored the GM modes and the PlayStation 2 ones.
Yeah, they've dropped
And
those.
SmackDown vs. Raw.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, and it makes me sad every time I play them.
You guys remember Dark Sector?
I do.
Game was sweet.
I remember watching you play like 70% of it, and then you got mad, and I never saw the rest of it.
I beat it on my own.
The end of the month, there's obviously other games out. I'm just kind of looking at the major titles here.
Mhm.
End of the month, October 27th, saw Assassin's Creed Origins, which is yet the latest installment in that franchise.
Do you
Obviously,
guys remember Two Human?
I do remember.
That game was sweet.
It was
That's
supposed to
the
be a
one where-
franchise, and it tanked the company.
I was gonna say, is
Yeah,
that the
it
one
did.
where you're playing with like your partner?
No.
And then you're
No,
thinking
I know
Army
which one you're talking
Army
about.
of
though.
Two.
Yes, Army of Two.
Two
Oh,
Human.
that is not the one I thought you were talking about.
Army of Two is fun. It's not.
That got like 3 sequels, didn't it?
Yeah, Devil's Cartel was one.
I played the shit out of the first one with a buddy.
And that's just it. I mean, they're fun with friends. They're better with a friend. Super Mario Odyssey came out on the 27th, which, again, 10 out of 10. Best game on the Switch besides Breath of the Wild.
Super excited to get it.
Wolfenstein 2. I'm hearing really good things about that.
Joe's been playing that.
I mean, unless you have an issue with the fact that they had to make this one political, you know, because punching Nazis is the cool thing to do now. You guys can hear about this controversy? People lost their minds.
Yeah, I mean, it's censored
It's
in
stupid.
certain countries.
No. The problem was here in America. People got all mad. They were like, well, thanks for making the game all political. Now I'm not going to buy it. Because
Since
there's
when did
this...
punching a Nazi become political? That's like what you're
Wasn't
supposed
Nazi
to do.
Zombies like the big game mode for Call of Duty every year?
Yeah,
Still
but the
is.
major
Or no.
problem is that
This year is-
Wolfenstein...
It's just zombies.
Well, it's Nazi Zombies this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because World War II.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No. The
It's been
Wolfenstein
Nazis.
franchise is predicated on punching Nazis. It's always been about
I was
punching
gonna
Nazis.
say,
the boss
isn't
was
that what it
Hitler.
was?
Listen, Hitler was misunderstood. Okay.
No, but for real, like there's this.
I was going
There's
with the
good
people thinking that
There's good people on both sides.
Good night, everybody. This was our last episode.
Wow. I mean, we got awkward last week, but damn.
Yeah, no shit. No, but for real, there's this whole political sentiment about the
I thought you were gonna say
alt-right and all
pudding.
that. Yeah, there's all this pudding. There's this huge political sentiment against the alt-right, and people, for some reason, just a bunch of people.
Do you
just,
mean neo-Nazis?
Yes.
Okay.
But a bunch of people just assumed that the new Wolfenstein game is about punching Nazis because of that. And it's like,
Know your
do
history,
you know
kids.
anything about this franchise? Yeah, know your literal history and your gaming history.
Yeah,
Get it
both.
together.
No, both. You know, go to school, get an education.
For
like
real.
Neo from the Matrix.
The last
Yeah.
Wolfenstein game a few years ago was really solid. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Got
You
really
get to
good
punch
reviews.
Nazis.
You know what?
And you got to punch Nazis.
It was like Doom in a sense where it's like mindless first person shooter ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the new
Loved it.
Doom is great too. I haven't
It's
played that
so
yet.
much fun.
I haven't played it yet. I want to. It's coming out on the Switch.
That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Well, it's like it'd be like if GTA came out on the Switch.
LA
You know what I mean?
Noir is coming out on the Switch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're doing a remaster, and the new consoles are getting a 4K remaster.
I gotta get a new TV.
The end of the
Years
month.
from now, like if you play a PlayStation 4 game on a non 4K TV, it's gonna look like this.
It just gets dumbed down.
Yeah.
Another
says
game
we
for the
should punch
Switch I
all
want
the
to play
Nazis.
is Cartoon Network Battle Crashers, which is
Just like Smash Brothers. but
yeah, it's
Cartoon
like a
Network.
knockoff. Yeah,
I can see that. There's like PlayStation All Stars.
yeah. So it's
Or
a clone.
Air Geese. You guys remember Air Geese?
Unfortunately,
Oh, that game was awesome.
Screw that game.
Plays Cloud. And
yeah. Screw Cloud. Worst Final Fantasy ever. Move on.
you had to play as Sephiroth.
Yeah, you heard me.
I don't like any Final Fantasy, so I'm not heartbroken.
Oh,
Sephiroth is probably one of the best villains, but
Big balls.
in your face.
In the back.
So, the end of the month, we also saw Monopoly for Nintendo Switch, which I really want to play.
I'm slightly disappointed in you right
I like Monopoly. Monster Jam,
now. I thought
Crush
you liked
It.
having friends.
Yeah. Monster Jam, Crush It for the Nintendo Switch.
Space Jam.
Monster Jam. So, my son would want to play that because it's Monster Truck.
I didn't realize that was still a franchise.
Oh yeah, Monster Jam's coming to Detroit and Grand Rapids.
Watch out, they're gonna throw their bones at you.
Is that
So-
you or the monitor?
How do I get this prize?
You have to jump and then stomp your butt.
How?
Jump and stomp.
How do I start?
Trigger. Like every other Mario. You have to
Z
get right on
trigger.
it, though. Yeah, Z trigger. Boom. It's a moon. I'll moon you.
Zing.
So now those were the games that are out. For the month of November coming up, tomorrow, circling back to the shots fired remark, Call of Duty World War II.
I'm excited for. Yeah,
I'm
it's
actually.
it's the first Call of Duty I've been excited for in a long time.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I played Infinite, mostly because of...
Infinite Warfare. It was actually pretty good, but I mean, it wasn't anything to write home about.
I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't Call of Duty. It was Destiny, Halo.
Space.
Hailstony?
It was Call of Duty in space.
in space.
But they touched on that in, what was it, Ghosts?
First of all, no, Final Fantasy IV is not the best. It is
Advanced
6.
Warfare.
Get your shit together, Sarah.
6?
Second
6 is
of all-
second best.
I will come across this couch.
What's
And
first
yes,
best?
Monster Jam is the Monster Truck game.
First best is a tie between 9 and 10.
See, this is where we all differ. I think
Yeah.
8's the best.
Final Fantasy 0 is the best game. Not Final Fantasy, it's the best game.
No, if you want to talk about the best Final Fantasy game that isn't actually a Final Fantasy game, you should talk about Final Fantasy Tactics because, well, it has Final Fantasy in the title. It's not actually a Final Fantasy game. It's
Dude.
considered part of the Tactics Ogre series.
I would consider the best Final Fantasy game Kingdom Hearts.
That's both upsetting and tough to argue with.
You've barely played Kingdom Hearts, though.
I played it enough to know that it doesn't suck like Final Fantasy games.
Wow, moving
Okay. I was on your side for a minute there. I'm gonna need you to rein it in.
on. Okay, so moving on. So this month we also have Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch Edition, which I've played a couple Farming Simulator games, and they...
Yeah, you played Stardew Valley.
But I mean, literal, like, farming games. And they're basically the same with new tractors every year. Like, I want to meet that person that's like,
They got the new John Deere in there.
I want to meet that where he has like all the statistics. This has this engine model. Like,
Travis, I live in Weberville. We could just go home.
yeah, but they're not
I'm
playing
sure-
video games.
There's some redneck idiot
Somebody's
in
doing
Weberville
it.
that probably wants Farming Simulator 12. I promise.
Why would he want the old
And I didn't mean to
5-year-old?
say idiot. Sorry, not everyone from Weberville are idiots.
Wow, you're offensive.
90%, but not all of them.
Moving on. We've cultivated that one.
If you had the big key,
I'll give you a big key.
Travis. Apparently, I live here.
Oh, did your wife kick you out?
Apparently, she took exception to my statement that Final Fantasy IV is not the best. And Eric said something about writing letters.
Apparently.
I don't know, man.
Totes,
No, don't get that. Don't touch that. No.
Don't touch that
No,
dial.
no. Don't
We'll
touch
be
that.
right back. So, Sonic Forces
After
is
these
coming out on the
messages.
7th. It's the other Sonic game. Sonic Mania is the one that's the true sequel to Sonic 3, 1 through 3.
Okay. So, what is Sonic Forces based off of then?
Forces is another mixture of the Sonic games, where it blends the 3D and everything.
Okay.
So it's
So,
another approach on
Sonic Odyssey?
it. Kinda. So this one, I know more people have been excited and are excited, obviously, for Mania because it's out already. I own that one,
Pick it up.
and it's fantastic. It is a true sequel, and it plays really well. Forces, I don't know if that'll do well. It might ride the coattails of Sonic Mania's success, but I doubt it. I think it'll. I don't know. It's hard to predict that one.
oh, it's because you said it was nothing to write home about.
We have
Good one, Sarah.
We have Doom coming out for the Switch, as I mentioned. This one is intriguing to me, and it's really upsetting that they're putting this out on the 3DS.
Lists!
So, there's a game on the 3DS that, yes, they're still supporting that. Nintendo says they want to at least throughout 2018. I truly think they should have phased out the 3DS with the launch of the Switch and focused all the development for that thing. I get that so many people have 3DSs and it's a moneymaker for them,
Yeah, it really.
but
is.
I really think that they should switch all their focus on the Switch.
They should what?
They should switch
All their focus
on the Switch. I get it. Because this game, Mario Party, the top 100.
What?
Yeah. The 3DS is featuring... So, that's the other thing. You have the Nintendo Switch, which breaks apart controllers and is very inviting for anywhere to set up and play with your friends. But you're porting Mario Party, the top 100, which is 100 minigames from the 10 Mario Party games. On there. And that's all it is. It's just all the minigames.
Huh.
On the
Sounds
3DS.
kinda awesome.
It sounds great. But how many people are still playing their 3DS and are going to be getting that game with the Switch Mania? I know I'm intrigued by it, but I'd rather wait for a Switch version.
Yeah, I can't see the point in it either. Why do you gotta get the thing?
You didn't get the thing, huh?
I thought you get another big one in here.
No, that big key opens everything.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Just okay.
I mean, I think you guys need to be nicer to Eric.
I'm just trying to help.
Look, you want to play?
Did you drop in those pots and get the fairies?
What?
Those pots. Go up those stairs and drop in the pot.
No, I didn't drop in pot. I don't do that.
You should really do that. Because you get fairies when you do it.
You get fairy dust.
It's really weird how very druggy these games can seem out of context.
Uh-oh. So, talking about need for speed rather, in the need of speed, we're talking about drugs. Need for Speed, new game coming out on the 10th. Need for Speed Payback. So, as you said, you haven't played a good one in a long time. They've all been the Hot Pursuit, all the cop chasing ones.
Yeah.
Like that was a thing that I thought was like a good idea once, and then they just kept doing it.
Let's just keep on keeping on.
And I was just kind of like, okay, no. So, Batman,
You can kill those guys in one hit with the bow
Hey,
and arrow.
Sarah, I want quesadillas too. Add me in for quesadillas. Rob, I want a quesadilla.
I want a quesadilla. So,
Quesadilla.
do you guys play the Telltale games?
I do, yeah.
Walking Dead's easily the best one. Easily the best
I
one.
don't know if I disagree. I don't know if I agree.
But Batman is releasing the Telltale series on Nintendo Switch. So that's kind of their entry point into the Switch, which is pretty exciting. So more and more support is coming to the Switch, and that makes me really happy.
I really would like them to see. I would really like to see them rather
Oh,
English.
missed all
Um,
that shit.
To see them actually put something out there, at least at the same time, if not first. I mean, it's good to see that we're getting a lot of the back catalog on the Switch with Doom and Batman and all.
They haven't
that,
come
but-
out first on there and show the loyalty.
Yeah, because they did a lot of that with the Wii U too, where they were like, by the way, here's a game that everybody else had for like a decade already.
Yeah, here's what was it, Arkham City?
Yeah,
Mass
didn't they do
Effect.
Mass Effect? Yeah,
There
and it
another
was
one, too.
so far after the fact.
Harvest Moon, as mentioned from earlier, well, that's coming out on Windows. LA Noire, so Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One are getting 4K remasters of the first one. Apparently there's additional content, I could be wrong. Same day we're also seeing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2,
Oh, I'm so excited for
which
that.
looks amazing. That's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, as well as PC.
I still play.
I
the
really
first one.
want it on the Switch, to be honest, for the new one. I think the Lego games would go really well on that console because they're not crazy as far as visuals. So needing it on a brand new system is not 100%. You know, on the PS4, I mean, by brand new, like the top end. For visuals. I just think it's one of those games that would appeal to doing a little bit here and there as you go. Maybe traveling with it, going to work with it. You can just hop in, play a Lego level, collect some studs.
Honestly, I'll probably get it on PS4 again, like I did the last one, because that is something that 6-year-old plays with me.
Right.
And I love him, but he's 6, so I'm not quite ready for him to start playing with my Switch yet.
Probably very smart. Controllers are a little cheaper to replace than the screen.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Switch, I'm excited for this. I'm curious about the price tag though. Rocket League coming to the Switch.
Really? If it's anything more than $10, I'm shocked.
I mean, 20.
I'm thinking 15 or 20 is the price point because that's what it was on the PS4. It was 15. However,
Yeah, but it's also been out for
it's been out for a
long time.
while, but they've added a lot of content, a lot of support to it, and it was a free game with PS Plus for a minute. That's how
Yeah.
I got my hands on it.
I think that's how I got it too, actually.
Okay. Oh, dumb tentacle bitches.
November 17th, we're seeing probably the most expensive gaming day of the month. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for the 3DS.
Is that what that sounds like? Is it just remakes again?
It's the sequels to Sun and Moon.
Oh, okay, so they're not like.
It's
updates.
basically like Black and White and Black and White 2.
Okay.
It expands upon the story. Also on the 17th, Elder Scrolls Skyrim coming to the Switch. I'm excited for that.
I think.
Here's your arrows. You gotta hit them though.
Well, I know. I aimed the wrong way.
We're also seeing Star Wars Battlefront 2 with a tweaked loot system.
Okay.
So I'm happy for that. So definitely needed some balancing after the beta.
Which is good that the devs listened.
Yes, there was a lot of backlash. The last thing coming out on the 17th, The Sims 4 for PS4 on Xbox and Xbox One.
I almost don't Oh God!
Oh, okay.
Look out!
Get out of here. Ready? Red guy?
Ready?
I almost don't know why you bothered. That was pure
Wow.
in luck, man.
Luck! Bull cocky.
Andrea, tell us why would you bother?
Skill sauce.
The
Why would I
Sims,
bother what?
Sims 4 on the
On
consoles.
console specifically.
It's the Sims.
Okay, yeah, but
Some of us
PC, man.
can't afford nice computers because our husbands spend all of our money on nice video game systems.
Did you see her nice gaming computer down there?
But I,
The Sims 4.
that I never.
Oh. Yes, sir.
So
number one pendant.
Nintendo Switch is also seeing, as you said, getting a back catalog. Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. It's coming to the Switch.
All right,
I mean, that's pretty solid.
bringing them some M-rated stuff.
I figured we would halt at the first pendant.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then closing out the month of November, this is iOS and Android. I'm extremely excited for this, and I might even do some capture on my phone.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
I am. Dave. So David said, "Oh hey, more Skyrim." Then Sarah said, "Meh at Skyrim, been there, done that." I'm sorry, she said, "Meh at Scrim, Skrim." And then David said, "What's next, Skyrim on Nokia?"
Why is everyone mad about that? I get they've re-released this thing a million times.
I'm
But
100% over Skyrim, I was there.
you do realize
It gives everybody who didn't have the chance to play it on those other systems
and
a
get
chance to play it.
hooked for the next one because you know they're working on the next one.
Oh yeah, they've been for a while.
That
I would
Skyrim
wager.
came
You
out
guys
on
chat.
11/11.
I have to pee because I drank way too much.
I drank too much to.
I drank too much to drink stuff.
So, I mean, that game's already 6 years old. It came out on 11/11.
Yeah, instead of putting it out on all the systems, make me a new Elder Scrolls game.
They did. They made Elder Scrolls Online.
Huh?
We don't speak of that apparently.
No, I
here's
do.
what-
I do like Elder Scrolls Online, but like, I want a new game with a campaign. And
Yeah. Here's what I'll say about Skyrim in favor of the re-releases. I picked up the original version of Skyrim on Steam through a Humble Bundle. And when they released the remastered edition, anyone who owned it on Steam already got the special edition for free.
Yep.
They just put it in your library.
Nice.
And so a lot of people will give them crap for re-releasing Skyrim 100 times because everybody's like, oh, it's a cash grab. They're banking on the name. People are just going to keep buying it, so they'll just keep putting it out. But I mean, the special edition on consoles was only 40, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was discounted.
As opposed to a full 60, and PC users just plain got it for free if you already owned it. So, I mean, I don't really see it as a cash grab. I would like to see them move it on and do
anything else.
yeah,
But I mean,
preferably Skyrim 6, Jesus, Elder Scrolls 6,
Yeah.
because we just had Fallout 4.
Exactly.
But I would also not be mad if they did another Fallout because they did that with 3, and then they did New Vegas.
I mean, Fallout 4 is
Between-
only 2 years old at this point.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like release schedule, they did.
Well, there was talk about Fallout Online.
Oblivion, and then Fallout 3,
Party's
and
back.
then New Vegas, and then Skyrim.
Yeah, they need to.
And
They've
now
done
4.
Fallout now, so it's.
Well,
it's Elder
we're looking at
Scrolls.
potentially another Fallout.
No, that's enough. There's enough Fallout. It's enough.
No, I think the next one would be Elder Scrolls.
It should be. It should
Yeah.
be. But based on what we've seen historically, I would not be surprised to see another Fallout game.
I don't know. I'm just excited. Like, for me, the Switch is awesome just because I can play it while I work.
Yeah.
Like,
Play it.
Mobility is a big deal.
mobility
for
is
that system.
huge. I can go anywhere with that system and pick up where I left
Eric.
off. And having games like Skyrim, these longer games, it's not like the 3DS was where it was kind of like, okay, it's a 5-hour game and I'm done with it.
Yeah.
These are lengthy games that I'm going to put a lot of time into, and it's a handheld, and that's exciting. But we'll close with, since we're looking at this month, what games are you most excited to play this month and why?
What?
Now, do we have money to buy these games?
You signed up for that
Assuming-
swag box.
Assuming you have the
That's
money.
already at 570 something.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Get that swag on.
Swag on, don't give them a club. Because I don't know if they'll be like,
I mean, free plugs. I would be shocked. if
free
they
butt
were.
plugs.
Suddenly, I feel like they don't want that free plug anymore.
Can I just shut this off when I'm done?
Yeah, just, oh!
Yeah, just one.
Hit the power button.
So I'm gonna be the odd man out and say I'm excited for the new Call of Duty.
I don't think that.
I don't think
makes
you're
me
odd man out
here.
I think,
I think
Well,
I was
over-
Pretty excited.
I think
Over
I'm
the
the
other
odd man
things,
out.
over the other things that I haven't played. I haven't beat it yet, actually.
I don't know what the difference is, but apparently they're
All the
coming out
DLC.
with Nile Complete Edition.
Yeah.
Neo. Nile.
Sarah just
Nihilism.
unsubscribed.
Unsubscribe.
Sonic Forces, as you
So-
mentioned, Doom, Mario Party. I'm actually kind of geeked for Mario Party.
I love a good Mario Party game.
I'm with you. I'm mad it's 3DS, but the mini games are my favorite part of Mario Party anyway.
well, yeah.
So, that doesn't hurt
What about you?
feelings too much.
What are you excited for that you don't have?
The game I'm probably going to put the most time into is going to be Battlefront 2.
First one let me down so much.
Why? Did you buy it day one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. Did
I
you
gotta-
buy the DLC as it came out?
If I
I don't
recall
remember.
correctly,
Is
y'all
it rated?
abandoned
Is
it
that what
pretty
I heard?
quick.
I don't remember.
What was it? Probably 9 months to almost
It
a
was a
year
long time
after
after
Battlefront came out. I had played it, I had rented it, I enjoyed it. But we got it for $20, the complete edition. all the DLC, and I played it a lot, and I
What
enjoyed it.
platform did you get it on?
PS4.
You still play it at all?
I've played it every once in a while. I
Oh my
like
god!
it.
Oh my
For
god! Oh my
sure,
god! This
I
is
like
creepy.
it.
What?
You know how like you're just staring off into space and your eyes like cross?
Yeah.
The entire screen went 3D. Like the background, the red dots.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about the 16-bit games. They get all these weird, trippy backgrounds. You get the magic eye shit going on, especially while it's moving.
The little
Eric, stop
pictures.
looking like that. You look super special.
It was so cool. I didn't want to move.
So
did you see like a whale and a
This is for those that are watching. This is what I saw. That those little red dots. I turned
the
my
whale
eyes.
from Link's Awakening?
Turned my eyes into a
I
magic
just
eye thing.
remember those 3D. Those
Yeah, no,
3D
I'm with you on it, but
versions,
like it would be really funny if they snuck the whale
everyone
from a
was
future
like,
game
oh yeah,
in here.
yeah, it's a whale jumping over a rock with an umbrella on
It's
its
a
head.
schooner.
It
It's a
reminds me
sailboat,
of
stupid.
Mallrats.
I can
Like
never
that
see
guy.
those.
That's what I was quoting.
It's a sailboat.
I can never do those
Stupid.
little magic items. I get pissed off with them.
You want to talk odd man out? I'm gonna go ahead and admit I'm probably for November most excited for Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
That'll be a solid
I
game.
really loved the first one.
We-
I didn't
we love the
expect
Lego
to.
games.
Like I got
I
it
like
'cause-
the Marvel one.
Yeah,
Wait, I
I-
played that one, right? That's the one with all of them?
You beat the
Yeah.
Marvel one. You're working on the Avengers movie.
Yeah, the Marvel one's the one I liked.
I
It had
got
the Sentinels and
The
Yeah,
Avengers one's
I got the
alright. It
Avengers
just jumps
one, and
between
I'm-
the movies. Weird.
And I was expecting it to be more like the Marvel
It had
Superheroes one.
Deadpool. Deadpool was the red bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Marvel Superheroes. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that was the thing that I loved the most about it was that it didn't adhere to any existing story.
Yeah,
I
it was
was
true to the
very
characters.
confused at first.
Did its own
'cause
thing.
it, like the flying through the city and like
Iron Man is the best in that game. Let's just be
I did like
real
it,
here
yeah.
for a minute.
yeah.
That game was a lot of fun.
So what's
I've
the list
almost
of
100%ed it.
Because I forgot the list already.
Wow, let's just recap the last hour.
You got Call of Duty World War II on the 3rd. On the
No.
7th is Neo
No.
from The Matrix, and Sonic Forces also. November 10th gets
That's what
you
we should
Doom
do.
on the
Drunk Neo,
Switch.
because I've yet to do that.
And Mario Party
You ever
Top
played it?
100 on the 3DS, as well as
You
Need
ever-
for Speed
you ever heard of
Payback.
it?
The 14th gets the Switch and PS4, Xbox 4K re-releases of LA Noire, as well as Marvel Superheroes 2. November 17th
Sims
gets
4 as well.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, Battlefront 2, Skyrim, and Sims 4. November 21st is The Inpatient, which actually also looks really sick.
VR.
Yeah. It's since I don't think we talked about that one, did we?
No,
It's
I-
a VR, PSVR exclusive, I think, by the guys that did Until Dawn, except it's not crappy like
By the
Russia
way,
Blood.
the Until Dawn VR game is free in November.
Russia Blood?
Yeah,
Okay.
Get it.
So we can finally play it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not
I
paying
want.
for it.
I want to play that.
that should be an episode.
I heard it was terrible.
We
but,
should do a VR episode.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can do that. And then November 28th is the
I have
Resident
an
Evil Revelations.
idea
and
how we
that's-
can do that.
That's the list.
So probably
Set up one
Sims
camera
4
up facing
and
the
a Lego
person who's
game.
playing, and have the other
for me.
Yeah.
onboard camera.
Lego game for
facing
sure
the
for
couch.
me, no question.
That's a good idea.
Sarah just wants Kingdom Hearts 3 to give him.
And I wholeheartedly agree with that.
I was
Let's
gonna
just be
say, I
real.
think it was
That's
half
not.
of
That's
it.
not gonna happen.
It's the Half-Life 3 of RPGs now.
No.
It is
Never
the
coming.
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah. Also, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that remake's gonna be garbage. Everything they're proposing for episodic base for Final Fantasy VII.
You know what kills me is they should have for Final Fantasy VII. They should have just capitalized on everybody losing their shit when they did the tech demo for PS3 about how good it could have looked, and then Square was like, "We were never making a remake. This was just a tech demo, so you could see how good it would have looked." And the fans were like, "Okay, but shut up and take my money." And they're like, "No, we're doing something else here."
Yes,
And-
Sarah, I will be playing through the Inpatient. Oh,
Yeah, we should definitely.
speaking of, I
do
played
that
the
too.
VR version of Resident Evil 7.
That's nightmare.
Is it like PT for me? Have you seen a video of me playing PT?
Yeah, I did.
And it was really bad because he was doing it at my house in the middle of my living room with my noise
With
canceling
his
headphones
noise
on.
canceling Turtle Beaches.
That's what I
on.
had. That's what I had for Travis.
And so, like,
PT.
every couple of minutes, and he's in the VR, so he has no clue what's going on. Every couple of minutes, one of us would just, like, walk by and poke him or, like, touch the side of his
That
neck.
is
and
not
he's like,
nice. No. We were sitting on the couch and I had Travis's Turtle Beaches on, and I ended up taking an ear off because I was like, this is just too scary.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't figure it out, so we had someone helping us, like
Give
giving
him
us
a
the clues. But I ended up taking the headphones off, and I was like, I will play. I'm not listening to that. Like, it was too scary.
You didn't even make it, but like an hour in tops before you quit on the VR one, did you?
I
quick.
played the demo in VR.
Oh, that's right. We didn't actually play the game in VR.
I did for like 5 minutes, and I got through the woods, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna get sick.
Oh, does it make you sick?
It was only that.
That's my biggest
It was only that game though. Well, that game and Rigs. Have you heard of Rigs?
I spent so much money on that stupid thing, and I was so excited for it. And I played Arkham VR, and I was fine, and it was super good. Eric and I played through it 3 times at least.
Yeah, and then one night we stayed till like 6 in the morning trying to get all the trophies.
Yeah, we did get them all though.
Yeah.
But so then I checked out Rigs. I had GameFly at the time. Still do technically. And so I grabbed a couple of VR games. I had Rigs and Batman, and we finished up Batman, and I went on to Rigs, and I was like, well, can't do this. I got maybe 5 minutes in, and it made me sick. I didn't even finish the tutorial before I had to quit.
That's my biggest thing with VR. I think
he'd get super sick.
Games
We
like
watched 3D TV and it made
games
me sick.
like Arkham VR and Resident Evil are fine for me because you're moving around, but you're not changing altitude like Rigs. Like you legitimately. I felt like I was in this.
Like gravity box and.
Yeah, like have you heard? You know what Rigs is? You're in a big mech, and it's like mech versus mech.
Both combat and sports.
Yeah,
it's a weird combo.
But you fly up and over and down and around.
Oh yeah, that might make.
But you're in like a mech, and
so you're flying.
You're
the key
but
part
your head is
really.
turning, but you're not moving that way. I'm turned this way, but I'm still going this way.
Yeah, because it uses a dual aiming system where you can look
but not
and
move.
turn.
Yeah.
And you can switch it.
You look around like this, but then you use the joysticks to move forward and back.
One of the games that it came with.
I think Travis gonna end up bombing all over the.
Playroom VR. One of the games is a little. Kind of a little Mario-esque one where you go through a platformer level and you like rescue the robots, and that one kind of fucked me up a little bit because you're the camera, and I was fine for like 75% of it, but then you go through this tunnel and there's vines hanging down, and it's supposed to just be like this immersive moment, but as soon as my face should have felt the vines and didn't, my brain was like, eject, get out.
Abort, mission, abort.
It just immediately made me sick, and so I stopped for a minute and then I was okay again. And then the end of the level, you slide down this slide, and so like it's fast motion, and again, just instantly.
Like when your body and your brain don't match like what you're doing.
I feel like it might probably help a little if I like pointed a fan at myself, so then at least I get the sensation of moving air, and I think that might fix it. Something I read online was that a lot of people get sick because there's no nose. And like you never realize it, but the lack of a nose makes your brain have this disconnect, and you kind of freak out a little bit. Sarah says Job Simulators.
I was just gonna say that's my favorite of all time.
It is actually really
Job
good.
Simulator.
Job Simulator, super good.
What is that? I don't think I've heard of this.
It's
so
a combination
weird.
of 1, 2, I think 4 jobs.
Is it 4?
It's mechanic, chef, store clerk, and office worker.
Surgeon Simulator. Remember that?
I love Surgeon Simulator.
The chef
I'm terrible at it, but I love it.
It's nothing.
The
like
chef
Surgeon
one
Simulator.
is super fun because and actually I don't know if she's watching, but Amanda played this when she was over. You have like just a bunch of different things you can do. The stove, you can flip a little switch and it turns into it brings up a pot. You can put so many random things in the pot. Like you can put a fire extinguisher in the pot. You can put lemons, meat, eggs, cup into the pot, pour water in there, turn it on, and it cooks, and it makes a can of soup, and the can of soup will say fire extinguisher, lemon, cup, soup.
It's
I kind of want to play that one. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really fun.
They do. Sarah says
I think
they
Travis
need to
would
come
still
out.
vomit, but
He might be okay with that one because it's pretty stationary.
It is.
You look around.
I just wanna watch
You look
people
around.
phobia,
You look
so.
around, but you stand in one spot.
Yeah.
You can't move. Well, you can move a little bit, but
They need to do some DLC or a sequel. Sarah says they need to come out with a pack of more jobs. That's the way you think of it. But
yeah.
agree.
the
More
Surgeon
jobs would be
Simulator
cool.
one, I tried really hard, and I got the bones out, But I had a very difficult time, like, removing the organ, or, like, I would always end up jabbing
You just
an
use the
artery and it
hammer.
would bleed out.
Yeah,
all I
seriously. Just wiggle the hammer in there and just break shit.
Everything flies out.
Or you go to reach for the cup of coffee and it's like, smash!
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a cat. I'm just knocking everything off the table.
I'm a cat. But Batman was also really easy for both of us to do because, again, it's
It was stationary.
It uses the teleport movement system, and that isn't as bad because it just goes black for a second and comes back. You know what I mean? And so there's no, like...
I think when I was a kid, I
mixed
would have been okay with
sensation.
VR. But
Yeah, I
as an
probably would've
adult,
been a
I
lot
get
better.
way worse morning sickness. Wow.
Ooh,
Motion
what
sickness.
are you trying to say?
Yeah, no.
Are we
our-
announcing
Surprise.
something?
No, our goal,
Guys,
the
we
goal
have
is
an
to-
announcement.
Getting a puppy.
I don't know how that would cause motion sickness, and I don't want an explanation.
Any
You ever
morning
picked up
sickness?
dog crap?
Yes, damn, I fucked up too. Look what you've done.
I think we...
It is coming up on
Went
10:30.
over
We've
23
gone over.
minutes, yeah.
We've gone too far.
Well, really.
Special extended edition because we hit 5. It's a milestone. That's 10.
Well, we
hit
had a
milestone.
technical difficulty late
Also,
start.
yes, we
Yeah.
started a little bit
We
late.
gave you a present.
The
Well-
present is these three beautiful nerds.
So- We know
And my
it's
awesome
we know it's
Zelda shirt.
Thursday and we advertise for Fridays. Well, next week that's officially happening. We're switching to Fridays, and I think it's gonna be a short month for streams because the holiday.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe next week, if everyone agrees, Super Game Show night.
No.
Eric, you can man the thing. I will lose against Andrew
There you go.
next week, okay?
we can play one for each system, and I'll beat all of you.
She's gonna get her ass handed to her now.
I'm going to go home and brush up on some Double Dare. And I'm going to get through that obstacle course.
I'm not gonna lie, that crap was the stupidest crap ever. It's like press up and down for 20 minutes and then get the flag. That
Is there a Super Double Dare on the Super Nintendo?
Actually, I think there might be. As a
You
fun
do
fact.
realize that Eric's not coming over next week if we really do that, right?
Come on, buddy.
So next week it's auditions for a new spot with DNA.
We'll just bring Alex over. It'll be fine. The 6-year-old can
He'll
handle
school
it.
the shit out of you.
Watch him kill me. Watch him kill me.
Sarah says if you get a puppy, you just strap a camera to its head. Call it a day.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like
I
fantastic.
have a GoPro.
Well, I think that's it for 5. You know, oh, that's 2.
Wait, hold on. You do the... I got the other 3.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, there you
Well-
go. Travis and I will each get to Eric. We'll get the middle finger.
Cool.
Qualified.
Well, thank you all for watching yet another
Thanks for joining us.
weekly dose age.
You'll never remember what our show is called.
No, Sarah. No.
The week.
Sarah says don't skip a week. Just do a Black Friday Madness episode. Hard
You
pass.
should.
Hard
we,
pass.
we should take our phones out and just watch
Take the
all the
GoPro
crazy.
and we'll just go to Best Buy and whoever survives.
That'd be an interesting episode.
Why am I opening my mouth?
No.
Yeah, pass. Hard pass.
We'll probably just do a clip
I'm not
show.
going to be in town, by the way.
I'll do a clip show for you all.
A
The-
clip show
A
of
clip
5
show
episodes.
of our 6 or 7 episodes by that point. And it'll just be Eric getting questions wrong.
I'll just stream the end of South Park
There you go.
for Eric.
There you go.
Tag him in it.
Spoiler.
Alright, boys.
I'm going to put all the spoilers from the new Star Wars movie.
Really, guys, thanks for joining us. As Travis mentioned, we are going to switch to Fridays starting next week. Same time, different day. So, join us then, and we'll keep trying to convince Eric that game shows are the way to go.
Oh yeah, and speaking of spoilers,
No.
for Star Wars, Rey's
Bye.
parent. Oh shit! No, you still alive. I can tell you. So
That should have been
Rey's-
the out. That would have been the way to go.
Oh, okay. Rey's parent.
One more time.
Say bye.
5 time.
Chewbacca.
5 time.
Oh, wait, that's Zelda.
Oh, Chewbacca shit. That's what you
So,
no, we're done. We
no,
had
for
it
real.
out.
For real, tell me what's a spoiler? I want to know.
So there was a spoiler in an interview.